Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Good to have you with us. I'm Ernie Johnson. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. And now time for the call by Kevin Harlan as we get ready for the opening tip in Chicago.
It's a West versus East contest here in the windy city of Chicago, Illinois. The Bulls play one at home. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. Someone will be keeping an eye on, of course, LeBron James.
And he also loves to jump into the passing lanes and pick you off. And he likes to shoot the gap. It backfires on occasion, but like a great base runner, he seems to pick his spots pretty well.
Look at the Lakers. With most of their upcoming games taking place at home, they have a chance here to make a nice little push.
And I think for the Lakers, they have hit the ground running this year. The work they did in the offseason has paid huge dividends right away.
Sure it has. I mean, they came out of the preseason with a real air of confidence. There may not have been many outsiders who believed in them, but now plenty of people do.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Kobe kicks to LeBron. Shot denied. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Valentine passes to Davis. The layup missed. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yes, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. Find out, DB.
Well, guys, he told me basically he wouldn't be surprised if this game simply came down to which side is able to rebound the basketball most effectively. He said those guys over there are vacuums on the glass. We've got to have the same mindset, show that same passion for rebounding the basketball. Back to you guys.
Much appreciated, Doris. Thank you. So, Clark, what does that mean if your man is doing a better job cleaning the paint?
Kevin, that basically means you're being out-positioned and out-physicaled and out-hustled, period.
Kobe with the steal. Leads him in there. Mr. Incredible to pass to Fresh. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Fresh has got his second bucket tonight. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Now, here's Grant. Back to Lopez. The shot, no good.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stop.
Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throw down. There's one other thing about him that I like. It's how easy he makes it look to change his shot in midair. And usually with defenders all around him. Because of that, it's really hard to block one of his shots.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes it to Valentine. Will it go? And he lays it up and in. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Kobe against Davis. Here's Shaq. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Shaq's got his first 2 points.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Ball's knocked loose. To the inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
It's 2-on-1. The finish. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
Here's Grant following the bucket by the Lakers. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Kobe. Carter comes in for LeBron. Wayne Wade's checked in for Fresh. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Mr. Incredible.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Already he has 5 turnovers so far. It's not the strongest game for him in that regard.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Wade. Shaq. And yet, a couple bounces, and it falls. Shaq's got 8 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And the basket by Kirilenko.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Los Angeles on top, up 19.
Coming up next.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Lakers 5 right now. Allen Iverson out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Andre Kirilenko. And it's Carter in at the small forward position.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Laverne, he's checked in for the Bulls. That free throw good from Wade. Bulls trail by 20. Grant with the ball. That's tipped. Now the Lakers on the break. Iverson kicks to Cook. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what?
Man.
That man can climb a ladder.
Now the Lakers on the break. Carter leading the charge. And then Wade slams it in.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here's Grant, and he nails the jumper. Grant's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Lopez. Back to Carter. Wade outside. Into Shaq. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And I tell you what, nobody willing to put a stop to that slam.
Yeah, Greg, for the defense, that was a case of stand back, watch the show, buckle up.
And I don't blame them. They weren't going to be able to do anything about that one anyway, so discretion, the better part of valor there.
And then Wade slams it in.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet? on the break.
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And of course Golden State 4 games back.
And you know, for the Lakers, what a start to the season it's been for them. I mean, it has taken them no time to find that rhythm. They have looked fantastic from day one.
And Greg, we knew they had potential, but thought it would take a while. What's been surprising is how quickly they've made it happen.
And he gets it to go. Shaq's got 4 points in the quarter.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, for quality looks at the rim, that's fueling this run.
Inside, kicks it out to Iverson. Carter. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Carter's got his second bucket.
And they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all. Just adding to the lead. I love seeing a team do that.
Three seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now the Lakers on the break. Wade kicks to Carter. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Carter's got 6 points.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Lakers on top. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
Alexis Ajinça is out there with J.R. Smith. Then there's Grant. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Lopez in at center. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. There's the steal. On up the court.
Oh, my goodness! The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have told them to be on the lookout for something special.
Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Take a look at the Heat. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And of course the Chicago Bulls, 5 games behind.
And you know, for the Bulls, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
Well, at least they haven't self-destructed. I mean, they're right there with all the other teams in the thick of the early playoff chase.
Now LeBron.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. And something else he has on his resume are his ball skills. What a ball handler and dribbler. I mean, he looks like he was born with a basketball in his hands. It looks like it's part of his body.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Levine can't hit.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving them that wide open behind the arc.
And chalk up a few more points for them there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Andrei Kirilenko's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Grant. Shaq on him. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Chicago.
Yo, Irving!
There's 1:34 left to play in the third. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. That's good. 9 points for Dwayne Wade.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Jumps up. A big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Some changes for Chicago. Lopez, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Lopez comes in for J.R. Smith. And Mirotic subbed in for Grant. Knocked away. Stolen by Kirilenko. Pass to Carter. Oh, he jams it right over Robin Lopez. Wow.
Come on, are you kidding me? The reverse windmill? Man, you got to have some serious nerves going to that finish.
He just couldn't help himself. Clark had the space, has the hops, why not?
Exactly.
And I tell you what, nobody said there were going to be rules against having a little bit of fun out on the floor. I love it. But boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way. And they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Back to Lopez. Outside Holiday. The pass to Felicio. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Carter. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Lakers ahead, running away with it. And we're coming right back.
NB.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Lakers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
So for the Lakers right now, LeBron James is out there with Anthony. And it's Michael Jordan. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the point.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
Stripped it away. And it's the Lakers on the break with the lead pass. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell
there.
you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Dunn passes to LeBron.
Whose bad is that?
Looking to end the run. There's the bucket. Good.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Anthony backing him down. Feeds to Gasol. Back to Anthony. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Mr. Incredible. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Mr. Incredible.
Guys, it's over. I think we can say that now with certainty.
I'm with you. We'd like to officially welcome everybody to garbage time.
Here's Gasol. Offensive rebound. Here's Jordan. A stupendous finish in traffic. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. The Bulls making a switch here. Poke loose. Tries to save it. Now the Lakers on the break. Passes it to Mr. Incredible. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Kobe's checked in for Anthony. And Fresh subbed in for Michael Jordan. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to Kobe. He passes to Mr. Incredible. Taken away by Holiday.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hand.
They swipe it. And Kobe, here we go.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Shaq.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And it is Magic basketball tonight as the Orlando Magic go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And with the game about to get underway, let's go to Kevin and the 2K Sports crew who are courtside at Staples Center.
And the players getting reacquainted prior to the tip. A pretty loose atmosphere out there. Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Magic in this one. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Fresh in this one?
And you know what? He's like a tank when he's coming down the lane. Lay into him as hard as you can. You're not going to be able to knock him off balance.
You take a look at Los Angeles. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
And when I look at the Lakers, what a start to the season it's been for them. I mean, it has taken them no time to find that rhythm. They have looked fantastic from day one.
And Greg, we knew they had potential, but thought it would take a while. What's been surprising is how quickly they've made it happen.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. LeBron passes to Kobe. Back to LeBron. Here's Mr. Incredible. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. LeBron kicks to Shaq. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And that one misses. For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Warriors in Oakland.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Here's Matt. It's tipped. Shaq passes to Mr. Incredible. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Well, Doris, an interesting game. Moments ago, you had a chance to talk with head coach Frank Vogel. What do you have to say?
We discussed their defensive strategy going up against Kobe Bryant. He said, well, he probably has the best footwork of any player in the game. You can't give him any room in his jump shot, but when he's got all those fakes, it's so tough. Guys, he said he knows Kobe is going to get his points. They just want to try to limit his efficiency out there. Guess we'll see how they do.
And thank you for that, Doris. First quarter, just over a minute played. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Kobe's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gordon dishes to Matt. Feeds it to Fournier. Now the Lakers on the break. A finish. And Shaq with the slam. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And the Lakers with some changes. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Kobe. Carter comes in for LeBron. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Fresh. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Back to Gordon. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
Allen Iverson is checked in for Mr. Incredible. And here is Los Angeles now. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at it. And, Steve, some of the best highlights you're ever going to see are going to come from this guy. Every time he steps on the court, there's a chance he'll perform the dunk of the season.
That's good from Vince Carter. 55 seconds left to play here in the first. Poke loose. The dish to Matt. He passes to Fournier. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Here's Matt. Iverson covering. It's blocked by Shaq. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. .32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Matt gives to Fournier. Vucevic. Pass to Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. Vucevic. And he gets it to go.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Olenko into the lane. And there's the pass to O'Neal. And that is good.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
They get a hand on it. From Steve Iverson. Nails the buzzer beater.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing.
This Friday.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. I mean, it's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through one.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Terrence Ross. Wade outside. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Damian Rudez is checked in for Orlando. And so here's Orlando. They trail by 18. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Payton drives in, takes it from 10. A rebound by the Lakers. And it's the Lakers on the break. Wade with the ball. Oh! Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
Tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
There's 1:54 left now here in the second. And stolen by Iverson. Oh, here comes Kirilenko all alone. And Wade slams it in.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Payton kicks to Fournier. No good again that time. The Lakers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter. Oh, mercy!
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the word is they challenge each other, guys. I mean, each and every one of them to improve their free throw shooting in the offseason. Held each other accountable in that area. And now you see the results individually and as a whole.
Ross passes to Peyton. Vucevic defended by Shaq. Here's Fournier looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot clock at 2. Ross, that's good. Lakers have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Here's Shaq. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Every time it gets scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
From beyond the arc. And it's Kurylenko with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. O'Neal. And he gets it to go. Shaq's got 15.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ross with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Kazanya's shot is off. Here's Kurylenko. Shot no good. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Lakers on top, just dominating this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Shaq. 15 points. And he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Kobe is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Fresh. Then there's Mr. Incredible. And it's Shaq in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Lakers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Here's Matt. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Warriors. 4 games back.
You know, for Los Angeles.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'll tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And upcoming the schedule for the Orlando Magic. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That will be the 5th game of the 6-game road trip. And here's Los Angeles. Dishes it to O'Neal. Shoots from the baseline. And it's good. Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Mack. Back to Gordon. Passes it to Mack. And they get it. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The feed to O'Neal. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Back to Shaq. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well-coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Kobe. Carter comes in for LeBron. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Fresh. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Mr. Incredible. Wade, defended by Gordon. The shot's good from Shaq.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
He kicks it to Fournier. He dishes it to Mack. Knocked loose and stolen by Iverson. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And it's Wade with the jam.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it play.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
41 seconds left to play in the third. Iverson dishes to O'Neal. Carter, nice ball movement here by the Lakers. He feeds it to O'Neal. Vucevic on him. And there's another one for the Lakers.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Taken away by Kirilenko. Leads him in there. And the dunk by Iverson.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Kicks to Wade. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. 6 points for Dwayne Wade. Here's Mack. Lots of room. The shot, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, running away with it.
Next Sunday.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. He got his own yet. Harrison Barnes is out there with Matthews, and it's beyond the foul.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Augustine. The rebound by Jordan.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Mr. Incredible, the pass to Carmelo. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there. They've been unable to find the bottom of the net from the outside here in the second half like they did in the first half. And that's a concern. That's a big part of who they are, the three-point shot.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
There's Azania, covered by LeBron. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Ball's knocked loose, and so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. .144 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Augustine, that's good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here is Mr. Incredible, made by Augustine. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And the Magic shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Azania, the pass to Biyombo, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Orlando making a change here. From deep, Jordan, and the shot is good.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Azania, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. From deep, Jordan, good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And let's not leave out another branding mark of his status as much in the clutch. When a big shot's needed to win a ball game, everybody in the building knows he's going to take it. Doesn't make any difference, though. He still finds a way to knock it down.
Now here is Augustine. Knocked away. Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Kobe's checked in for the Lakers. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Clock is at 3. Number 1. That's off target. Not sure why he took that one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Kobe with the screen on Augustine. Jordan with the bucket.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out with style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
From downtown, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on it. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in as Jordan presents the player of the game, Shaq.
I'm Ernie Johnson. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Sacramento Kings. And now we'll send the broadcast out to Golden One Center, where Kevin Harlan will be making the call.
Kings play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you live here from Sacramento, California. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Someone will be keeping an eye on, of course, LeBron James.
What I love about watching him play, Steve, is his terrific agility and body control. Even with the multiple defenders closing in, he contorts his body at angles that really give him a chance to make shots from weird positions all the time.
So for the Lakers, their last game a win against Orlando. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
You know, they played well enough to win. But to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Now the pass to Fresh. Back to Shaq. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
Lakers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, they've taken a huge step forward at the free throw line this season, especially when you compare it to last season. They're a completely different team in that area.
Now here is Hill. Kobe with the steal. With the lead pass. And the shot is good. Mr. Incredible's got his first bucket of the night.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Los Angeles on D. It's a 5-point game. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams the last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the chart.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
Here's Kobe. Ty Lawson making his last shot. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Shaq takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Shaq's got 5 points so far. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
Now the Kings with it. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. He said that they'd be focusing a lot of their defensive energies on containing Ty Lawson, especially in transition. He added, Lawson is one of the fastest players in the league. So if you let him get out and run, you are putting yourself at a huge disadvantage. We've got to keep him in the half court and limit his penetration. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Kicks to Hill. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Here's the screen. Here's Labissiere. Releases. Hill, no good.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
O'Neal. And he banks in the layup. Shaq's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. Yeah, just a sloppy start. He has got to do a better job of valuing the possessions.
I agree with you, Greg. Already 4 turnovers for him. You've got to trust your offense, and you've got to trust your teammates.
And the Lakers making a change here. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Kobe. Carter comes in for LeBron. Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Fresh. And Allen Iverson subbed in for Mr. Incredible. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Poke loose, and it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. "34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hill passes to Bogdanovich. It's back to Hill. Got a piece of it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Iverson. Blows the breakaway slam.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead.
Tune in.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And, guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, we've got Shaquille O'Neal. D-Wade out there with Allen Iverson. And there's Carter. And it's Kirilenko in at the power forward. Passes it to Fox. Doubled by Iverson. For the three. Labissiere, no good. Los Angeles leading by 15. Lakers passing it around. Here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Goodness, that's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Dishes it to O'Neal. That's good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And I know nothing fires him up more than a huge jam right in the face of an opponent. I mean, those facials get him going. Don't discount how that can deflate the defender and the other team, too.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Bogdanovich. The Kings trail by 18. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Hield with the bucket.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And Kosta Koufos picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Iverson against Fox. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot. But it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Sacramento, just way behind.
And, you know, for Los Angeles, they've started the season with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. They had a lot of people with doubt heading into the season. And I tell you what, they are out to prove those folks wrong.
And they're doing it, Greg. I know it's still early, but they've already shown they can compete with the best teams in the league.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Kirilenko kicks the shot. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
And you know what, just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Tyreke Evans is checked in for Sacramento. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Allen Iverson on the wing. Wade outside. Feeds it to Kirilenko. Shaq, he's covered by Randolph. Shaquille O'Neal again. Shaq's got 14 points for the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside.
Sledgehammer!
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. I mean, they're padding that lead bit by bit as a result.
Kings have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Stolen by Carter. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
"16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. That's tipped. Jackson. Wade is covering. Stolen by Wade. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in a fast break chance. And the basket by Kirilenko.
Oh, terrific work finishing a soft move like that. The finger roll.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the half. Fox. The shot is off. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Lakers on top. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
They've got Hill. Lawson out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Labissiere in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dave Yeager. Off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. The Lakers shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor.
Oh, my goodness! And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Here's Fresh.
Oh, yeah!
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, their longest of the season. Here's Hill. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Chance to check out the Sacramento Kings' upcoming schedule. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Here's Bogdanovich. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. He feeds it to Hill. He passes to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. Now the Lakers on the break. Lakers passing it around. There's the bucket. Good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Hill. The dish now to Randolph. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that way. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
And the Lakers with some changes. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Kobe. Carter comes in for LeBron. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Fresh. Randolph kicks to Bogdanovich. Knocked away. It's stolen by Wade. Leads him in there. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Allen Iverson's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Hill. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. He kicks to Bogdanovich. That one's off. Still out of sync. Lakers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. That one goes. Count it. 6 points for Iverson.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Back to Carter. They get a hand on it. Now the Lakers on the break for the finish. And Shaq with the slam.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
Hill with it. Now the feed to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Here's Los Angeles now. They've got a 13-2 run going.
Wait.
And Shaq backs down. It's blocked. Here's Bogdanovich.
Get the perimeter.
Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Some changes for Sacramento. Kufis is checked in, and Tyreek Evans is subbed in for Ty Lawson. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that one's good, Iverson.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Now Hill. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Stolen by Wade. To the middle. 4 seconds left. And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Shaq.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been.
Coming up.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Anthony out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Mr. Incredible, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's LeBron in at the 3. Here's Richardson. Outside Jackson. Pass to Temple.
Noah.
5 on the clock. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Gasol. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The Kings shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Anthony. Here's Mr. Incredible. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Richardson kicks to Temple. Goofus. He dishes it to Temple. They set the pick. Clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Here's Richardson. Clock at 4. Poked away. And stolen by Jordan. Here is Mr. Incredible. Guarded by Jackson. And that one's good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And Temple kicks to Jackson. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. Ball going up court. Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
And I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back in this one.
Nope, no chance. Not gonna happen. That chance has long since passed of them getting back into this one. Forget about it.
.115 left in the fourth quarter. Richardson with it. He's picked up by LeBron. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Garrett Temple has checked in for Sacramento. They double him with LeBron. The drive by Jackson. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Sacramento making a switch here. Fox is checked in. .59 seconds left in the game. 4 on the shot clock. Gasol with the steal. There's the pass to Mr. Incredible. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Jordan against Fox. Back to Richardson. Pass to Fox. Knocks it loose. Takes the lead pass. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jordan with the bucket.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
Gasol drives in, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
Here's Fox. It's off. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in as Jordan presents our player of the game, Shaq.